Hey guys, and welcome back. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to our Qohor series. Now, I just want to begin by apologizing for the last part. In the last part, we did have a crash, and subsequently then, the last 6 minutes were actually out of sync. My audio and the picture were actually, not slightly, but actually quite a bit out of sync. Pretty obviously. I do want to apologize for that. That was completely my own fault. Hopefully that won't happen again. Hopefully we just don't have any crashes again. I'm hoping it's not one of the submods, but we'll see. But let's just jump right in. Now, your Justice Priest Joss has offered to go for your newly acquired domain titles. No, stop bothering me. I do not care at all. We're perfectly fine. We're over it, but we only have one person anyway. Soon though we will have two. Once we take Darkbridge, we can give it straight to my brother. Then it'll be directly under my titles, and we'll have complete control over them. Well, not complete control, but direct control over these lands, which is what I need. And we can just assault this, just to finish this war off and get things moving. There we go. Send them to my dungeons. Let's make peace. Oh, my brother's in jail and forced demands. Yes, of course. And there we go. Oh, and it looks that my brother and his wife, obviously, actually, now I think about it, have obviously ran away. Now that is bad. Can I invite you to court? Oh, thank God. He will come back to court, which just seems kind of odd, but that means I can give it directly back to him. But now he'll be under us. Let's delete these soldiers, and that is done. Now, where is my brother? Come on back, brother. Where are you? Is he going to come back? Okay, there we go. I guess it took quite a while to reach him because he was quite far away. He's now come back. I accept your gracious invitation, and we're going to give you your land to you. So there's Darkbridge. Your family will hold these lands. There you go. And probably I should release the prisoners, because I can see I have his son in jail, and some other people who they were loyal, no, maybe not loyal, but they were vassals before. They should have been vassals before, but they were courtiers of these lands. We should release them, have no hard feelings. There we go. So now my brother, yes, perfect. He's directly underneath me, so that's good. Now, next, obviously, we do have this piece of land here, but he's extremely powerful, 4,000 men. Goatwood, obviously, is in jail, but he's quite strong. He used to be quite strong, of course. And we have the other High Lordship up here, Magister Sirio Qorit. Now, he's not actually as strong as this one province, but he has more land. Can I declare war on you? I cannot declare war on him, but he's going to be someone to keep an eye on. Maybe in the future I'll try and eat away at him and get this north coast. But yeah. Up here we have Watersmeet. Now, declare war. We could declare war for my other brother's wife. That would be perfect. We could just do the same thing we did just there, but it's kind of annoying it won't go directly underneath me. I'm sure it was meant to. If I have a quick check again, just to make sure I wasn't going crazy, we'll have a look at this. They will become your vassal if one of the following conditions are true. So it is one of the following. Of the same dynasty, in the same realm, and is the lower rank than her primary title. Oh, so if the Lordship of Watersmeet is lower rank than her primary title. Okay, maybe that's why, because she has no title, I'm assuming. Yeah, that could be it. Okay, so maybe we won't do it for her. We'll wait and see. I do have my courtier here to fabricate a claim. Hopefully he can get that. Now the question is, what should we do between the time of, if he gets that? Now we have 2,000 men. So we could also attack this guy up here. Our faction is not getting any people to join us, but we are at 31%. If we could just get more people to join us right now, that would be perfect. If we could just convince this guy to join us. My Master of Whispers apparently is doing this. And he is the best for that. And we've been offered a seat on the council. Oh no, a position as commander. We'll accept because he is upset when we want him to like us a bit more. Yeah, you are there to scheme. Encourages them to join your faction. 34%. That's such a good percentage. How has it not fired so far? I guess. Okay, is my brother still my bodyguard? He's not my bodyguard anymore, so I'd like to... Nope, I can't make him a bodyguard because now he's a courtier. Well, I mean, he's a lord now, I guess. So do we have any other people on my bodyguards? My other brother's my bodyguard as well. And he's not too bad. Let's see if there's anyone else, though. I guess Jaehaerys 2.5, though. I guess he can't really duel with his dragon, sadly. That'd be pretty epic to see. And no one else is really good at dueling, so we'll keep it to my other brother. That gives me another reason not to take this then, because we want to keep him as our bodyguard. Let's increase the time then while we wait for some stuff to happen, or for some things to change. I hereby invite you to the wedding of Magister Ordello Borot. So the Magister is actually getting married to this young girl, Doria Xander. We'll travel to the wedding. If we've been invited to this wedding again, it could be a good way to get him to like us. We don't want him to, express his dismay if we declare war on other people. I've been spending more time with my something lately, and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it's grown between us. Well, I'm not married. We're betrothed. Of no character change. Apparently I fall in love with no one. Ah, marital bliss. Now if she's in jail, will we not be able to marry her? Smooth feudal taxes, again we'll approve just to get him to like us. And there we go. Someone died in suspicious circumstances. Okay, that's fine. He invited us warmly to the wedding. Fine arbor gold was served, and the most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. What a lovely wedding. Now Xander and Ordello Borot stand before the Black Goat. See, the Black Goat is not just about death. He's about love. He's about everything. He's all. Now, Khal Rogo accepted peace. So the Volantis beats the Khal. Now, obviously, did he attack this one? 1,000 men. Now, we can't attack them. We can attack this one, be a 6,000 men. Slave raid, colonize. Yeah, colonize you need... how much gold do we need? It probably says here, yeah. Okay, we need personal wealth of 500 gold. So there you go. So to be able to colonize the Dothraki lands, you only need 500 gold. To colonize these lands, you need 1,000 gold. And we will get involved in the slave trade, but right now, there's no one we can really attack for slave trade. So we're going to have to leave that for now. But in the future, we definitely will get involved. The feast is winding down, only the bedding remains. Now, I think I had... Did I have any slaves? No, I don't have any slaves. Buy a slave. Buy slaves for your camp. Buy Unsullied in the future, possibly. That could be a point. Maybe we could buy some Unsullied, maybe. We get a loan from the Iron Bank. Wonder how much a slave would cost. I could just get a loan and then start buying slaves. I don't think slaves cost too much. I think you can get a slave for like 20 gold. How about we try and buy one? Let's see what we can do. Let's try and get into the slave trade. You've decided to purchase a new slave and arrange a meeting with a prominent slaver. Okay, the disputed forest. Meet with the slaver. You arrive at the slave market to meet with Galeno Orossans, a wealthy slaver from disputed forest. Okay. I'm humble and honest, okay. What kind of slave do you wish to buy? A new advisor for my council, apparently is the only one I can choose. Brings his most skilled advisor before you. Tell me, he says, what kind of retainer exactly were you looking for? There are no slaves to buy here. Great. Wow. Okay, what was the point in me going if there's no actual slaves there? Jesus. Will there be another wedding? Let's try it again then. So this time we go to a different person. Okay, new advisor. A charismatic negotiator. So I think it's this guy then. Nizam. Now he has got 12 diplomacy and he is appealing, so maybe we could sell him off to someone else. Charismatic diplomat. He pauses for a moment to think, then finally names his price. Done. The money is yours. 15 gold. See, we can get partners. We can get involved in the slave market. Shows you his stock. There are some. Ooh, a formidable fighter. Even though he's a craven. I would like him as well, but this guy's only 15 gold. I'm going to buy him. We're going to see what we can do. It's been a long time since I've done the slave trade. I don't know if they've done anything different with it. Okay, so we've got one, so let's go buy another one. I cannot sell the slave, apparently. Do I have to click on them, maybe? Let's have a quick look. So here we go. We have our slave here. Can we sell you? Sell slave. There we go. So if we want to sell him, we can go on this. Lash slave. Castrate him. Grant freedom. If I was such a nice man, maybe. Let's have a quick look. Shy, humble, stubborn, honest. I mean, he seems like a nicer guy than he is evil, but it doesn't mean he'd give away a slave. Sell slave. We need the money. Let's just have a look to see what we can get. They've scrubbed and bathed him, and he's ready to be presented to the slave trader. Time to do business. Let's just see how much, if we can make money. You take him in chains and meet with a man by the name of Bayan Nolissos, a wealthy slaver from Naros. Done. 75 gold. There we go. Excellent. Yep, I'm going to do it. 75 gold. There we go. So, even just from that one, as you can see, we were able to make quite a bit of money. Now, I don't think we have any other slaves we can sell, yeah. It's a bit annoying you have to remember who's a slave if you have any or not, but yeah. I don't think we ever did buy any slaves before we got any somehow. Maybe one person got invited to... Not invited to our... They arrived at our court. I've seen that happen a few times, but I think that's more of a bug. Let's see if we can buy another slave. Let's get involved in these slave markets. New advisor. Let's have a look. Galbert. Look at that. Diplomacy 18. Again appealing. I think we could get quite a lot for this guy. Is not for sale at any price. Another slaver. Okay, then why did you even show him to me? A new advisor. A shrewd clerk. Okay. Or the same guy, a wise scholar. Well, yeah, he's pretty good for both. Let's go for that then. 15 gold. Perfect. Okay, now we sell him. Yep, this is just as easy as I remember it, to be honest. I remember last time I did slavery, it's so easy to kind of play the... Ooh, good master. Mavastapur. Now, he has 193 gold. Not lots of money, but quite a lot then. Are you trying to rob me, he says? Then I'll find someone who will. We then have this guy. I'll find someone who will. Okay, no one wants to buy my new slave, apparently. Jesus. Okay. I guess no one wants my slave. Maybe I should just stop looking for someone. Okay, there we go. He'd give me 15 gold. Other slavers will offer me more money. Yeah. I'm not giving him for 15 gold. I'll just keep him if not. Nope. No one else wants to buy him. 40 gold. I feel like I could have got a lot more for this guy. I feel like I could have got more for him. Is this my own... A slave from Qohor? Yeah, it's not actually him. I don't know why the Magister here is up there. 40 gold will give up. I think that's 25 extra gold. Okay, that's worth it, yeah. I couldn't seem to find anyone to buy him. 185 gold's fine. You can just keep spamming it, but I want to try and, like I say, roleplay it. I don't want to just keep spamming it. But yeah. I want to make us Justicer. Of course we'll accept. Yes, we become a high member on the council. Very good, very good. Now, we could plot to kill. No, I'm not going to plot to kill him. We've got 29% right now. And now we can at least let time go by. We've made a bit of money. 187 gold is nothing to be sniffed at. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Demand independence. General. We need a new general, apparently. And dragons are fighting. 1 second. Now we can make Orbello our man. Okay, so what's going on over there? Of course, yes, last time we left off, a man had declared war on the Iron Throne. Let's have a quick look. There we go. Galfrid's host, the Valerian Dragon Rider, declared his claim on the Iron Throne, and the Queen, our favourite Queen Rhaenyra Wildfire, is trying to defend her title. Now, Vermax is the dragon of the claimant, and his dragon is not the most powerful. It was wounded, I think. Yeah, and it was wounded, and it's dead. So Cyrax is dead. Looks as though she was able to defeat him. But he survived. Galfrid with his 10,000 men survived, but he is maimed. What about the Queen? The Queen does not even have a scratch on her. And Cyrax, yeah, look at Cyrax. 71 years old. She has one of the older dragons left at the moment in the storyline, I would say. That's not surprising now. I'm not surprised she defeated him, but it seems as though she decided to meet him 1-to-1. That shows you how brave a queen she is. She took him on 1-to-1. You claim my title, she says. I'll fight you myself. What a brave queen. And she's defeated him, not surprisingly there. Once he lost his dragon. Oh no, I don't feel too well. Apparently I'm now ill. This is bad. And it looks as though we have Jaehaera, the Black Dragons, declared Jaehaera's close claim. So, yep, not surprisingly, all the debacle has happened over the Dance of Dragons. This is actually the daughter of Aegon. So she might feel she has a rightful claim from her father. because he only had daughters, so after him it would be her, and she is married to his brother, and obviously her brother, Daeron the Smiling Dragon. Now he has a dragon, Tessarion, the Blue Queen. That's not too bad, 33 martial, 46 years old. It's not one of the younger dragons. And she also has a dragon, Morgul. But this dragon is a little bit too young. Likely she'll get destroyed by some other dragons. If she dies, actually my daughter's husband becomes the next one. Oh, sorry, actually no, she does. No, actually the rightful claimant would be Jaehaerys, my daughter's wife. But yeah, so that was her daughters I was looking at, I think. Yeah, I think I was looking at her daughter. That's why. Okay, so she's made a claim for the Iron Throne. Can't see her winning. I think Rhaenyra has shown her dragon is pretty strong. But we have to wait and see. You never know. It can surprise you sometimes. It can be surprising. He's been released, apparently. He's been sent to the Night's Watch. Maimed and with no dragon at all. He has a friend, though. Alan the Charming Seahorse. What a lovely name. Galfred Valerion on the wall, Commander Mark the Mad. A lunatic with gonorrhea. Great. Just what you want on the Night's Watch, of course. Ah, looks as if the Westerlands finally made peace. Which is not good for him. There's a good... Oh, looks like... Apparently he's feudal. I don't know what's going on with the pictures right now. I do apologize about that. Maybe it's because of the submods or something. What has happened here? Sharp Point Independence. Okay, a few people have declared independences. Probably the people who helped out the Westerlands are now upset because she wants to punish them badly, including Elmo Tully. But the Tullys, you know, to be honest, you brought this on yourselves, guys. You keep going against her. You keep going against her. My lord, we received word that the dragon Seasmoke has died. No, Seasmoke. He was maimed after all. A legend fades, and his father's dead, Silverwing, and Vago, its grandfather's dead. Ah, Seasmoke. That's a sad day. Ah, perfect. Apparently he's managed to get the claim on Water's Melt. This means we don't have to do it for my brother's wife. We could actually attack it and then just give it to him. So we'll use this. We'll lose prestige and stuff, but it's fine. What do I want to do now then? Improve relations? Probably don't need to improve relations. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, how about you go improve relations actually in Qohor? So if we do declare war, hopefully that'll be fine. Now I could just jump straight into attack. He has 900 men. I have about 2,000, so we could easily defeat him. His wife is a Xander. He has allies. He's allied to me and Xander. That one's this one, I think. My own ally. So that's actually my ally as well, and he has 4,000 men. Normally, allies try to defend the defender. So we could be in trouble there. Now, the alliance is from his wife. The sister. If we could kill her, which we can't, and I'm not sure if our guy would do that. Yeah, he's a humble man. Honest, maybe he wouldn't try to kill her just to destroy an alliance, basically. Maybe that's a bit too much. We'll keep the claim for now and we'll wait and see what happens, but I don't think we can attack them just in case. And my daughter's had another daughter, Orbella Taldoris, another child with the Targaryens. She did not get the Targaryen look. Do you have a lover, my daughter? She does not have a lover, thank God. And there we go, fighting is going on back in the Iron Throne. Let's have a quick look at that once I finish these. News from afar, my lord. During the war in Illyria... Oh, Illyria! Oh yes, the dragons Moondancer and Tessarion met in fierce combat. Their riders driven to tear each other relentlessly. Now, Illyria's down here. In the old... I guess you could call it here. Huh. Okay. So, they met Tessarion versus Moondancer. Tessarion eventually prevailed. That was Prince Daeron's dragon. And he was against Baela Targaryen, the daughter of Daemon Targaryen. And he has killed her and the dragon. Moondancer was only 18 years old, so not surprising there. But Baela being killed with her dragon egg as well. The daughter is barren, apparently, and a bastard. Okay, but ambidextrous, there you go. Everything has a silver lining. Her husband, Prince Viserys, his son and also Rhaenyra's son. He now got the dragon egg, it looks like. He's not going to be happy about that. His wife has been killed. Now, Daeron was wounded during the battle. And so was Tessarion. But this obviously is very good for his wife. I'm assuming this comes from a battle for his wife. His wife is not actually leading any men. But yeah, I'm assuming it's from a battle of that. What a dance that must have been. Actually, what claims does he have? He has obviously a claim for the Iron Throne. He also has a claim on the High Lordship of Valyria. Huh. A new dragon has entered the world. King Daemon Targaryen has hatched a new dragon and called it Verafion. Verafion, I guess. And he actually controls the Whispers, actually. Apparently he's a eunuch. Why was he turned into a eunuch? Was that his own wife? She now has Dark Sister, that's where it went. So she now has both the swords. The Targaryen story since the dance has not been good, look at that. It's a very sad story so far. She has Lucerys, the wild seahorse, left, Valerian. Her grandson, I think, is next to inherit. Yeah, Haegon Valerian. Then obviously Aegon Waters, a very sad story. Probably not a bastard, but apparently people thought he was a bastard. Because as people said before, her lover Redfort, she had that baby well before that. It did seem a little bit odd how old the baby was. So how old the man was. And the fact they were still lovers apparently. But I digress. That's what happens sometimes in the real world. And Prince Viserys is left. Possibly the only true born one if you believe the rumors. And of course, yeah, Rhaegar Wars apparently is a bastard as well. That one's with Redfort. So he's possibly the only true born Targaryen there if you believe the rumors. Obviously this guy's a Valerian, but he's still her son. But some people say he's not the true born of her. But I digress. I won't go straight into that, but yeah. We're going to stop here though because it's been over 20 minutes. I hope you guys will join us next time. I'll just say good for him. Good for him. And hopefully next time we can try and push. Hopefully that alliance will be destroyed at some point. And hopefully we can just get them to join our independence faction. Then we could probably win. Especially with a dragon. But yes, I'll see you next time.